So you're telling me the Avs can not only not give up any goals, but they can score a bunch, including multiple on the power play?
I don't believe you.
Avs win 5-0 over the St. Louis Blues. Every time this team goes through a struggling portion of the season, they have a bounce back. They have a game like this, which reminds you just how good they're capable of being, especially against a weaker team like St. Louis. They're unfortunately still having that battle with consistency through this season, but it's just not hard to see how good they can be. This game was never really close. The Avs dominated the first period so thoroughly that the rest of the game just did not really matter. Yeah, the Avs absolutely let their foot off the gas. And I know, you have PTSD from the Edmonton game not that long ago. But the Avs did a better job in this one. They not only got up by more than 3, they made it 4. And even when they let their foot off the gas in the second and third periods, they really did not give St. Louis much of anything in this hockey game. And was Joel Hofer bad in net for St. Louis? Sure. Fine. But the Avs still were so much the better team in this game that they deserved a bit of an easy one. And I will say, I do think the Avs have been on the wrong side of puck luck a lot this season. In this game, call it skill, call it luck, whatever you want, things were bouncing their way. They get on the board first because of some luck and skill. The Avs might have something here with the chemistry on this second line. Middlestat picks up a puck in his own zone, chips it up the wall to Drouin. Drouin's getting captured here. He's going to get pinched hard if he doesn't make a play, and he just flicks a little pass to space where Parssinen reads it, is coming back to the puck to keep the Avs in possession. From there, it's an easy little secondary pass to flick it ahead for Middlestat, who has jumped back into the play, and the Avs have a zone entry created out of seemingly nothing. From there, the play continues to be quality. Middlestat pulls up, he finds space, Middleton takes a shot that is fine. It ends up skipping back in behind the net off of the glass and comes back down. Parssinen tracks it well. He's able to find it, makes a good enough play. This puck is going to bounce off of the ice. It comes up into midair here. I don't know. I don't know how to draw a bouncing puck. You'll just see it. Parsonen's able to get a piece of it out of midair. He kicks it towards the middle of the ice where Drouin has gone to the right place on the ice to make a play. And this is just ridiculously talented. To knock this puck out of midair and right into the net, you got some bounces, but boy, did they work well together. I think people are really underselling Jonathan Drouin this year on the Avs. And yes, he has been injured this year. Yes, availability is an issue with him and has been for a lot of his career. Totally valid concerns. I understand that. But when he's on the ice for the Avalanche, he's near elite. He's a point-per-game player this season for Colorado. 20 points in 20 games, including everything he did in this one. He's the Halifax homie, and he is crucial for the Avs' top 6. He is that good. His tenure in Colorado is now 76 points in 99 games. That's not super ultra good, but that is very, very strong and a critical secondary piece behind the likes of guys like McKinnon. Maybe more impressive, though, he's actually a positive impact player on the defensive side of the puck, too, for the Avs' top line, which all of a sudden, the addition of a Nischushkin-level player and players like Drouin playing good defense, you add Lehkonen when Nischushkin gets healthy, the Avs have actually become a fairly stalwart team on the defensive side in their top 6. And I know Necas isn't the world's best defensive player or anything, but when he's replacing Mikko Rantanen, who was pretty rough in the defensive zone, it's an improvement. I think you really are looking at a very well-rounded team when healthy now in Colorado. Did I mention Marty Necas? Because he's about to score. Face-offs only matter when they matter. The Avs win this face-off, but unfortunately it comes all the way out of the zone. Doesn't really matter, does it? From there, Necas is going to get this puck and go blue line to blue line because that's just who he is. And the Blues play this terribly. They give Necas space in the middle of the ice. They create a ring around him that doesn't actually cover him. And that's what you do. You take space when it's given to you. You know you go to the middle, you might end up getting hit. But when you're given that space and you take it, you create an opportunity for yourself. Necas pulls the trigger and he's able to score one. Necas' willingness and ability to carry pucks in with possession and play offense is just the perfect fit for Colorado. That's how they want to play offense in their top 6, and it's what they strive to do, and Necas makes it look easy. Second, probably only to McKinnon in getting those zone entries and setting up the Avs for opportunities. I love that he takes this one himself and is willing to commit to the shot. Yeah, it's pretty soft from Hofer, for sure. But you create those opportunities, they do go in sometimes. So the Avs set themselves up for success in the first 10 minutes of this game, but where they bury this team comes from somewhere you might not expect. The power play. An Avs power play. It starts out pretty typical. You're going to see Nathan MacKinnon hit a seam pass that he likes so much here, and the Avs not do much with it. But from there, things get better. One, Nathan MacKinnon actually shooting that puck instead of faking it. Good. I don't care that it doesn't go in. You have to do that so they respect the shot. Necas in good position to keep the Avs in possession, and this is where it really starts to get good. Jonathan Drouin using his feet, taking space, creating space, and forcing the Blues to get bent out of shape defensively. That is what the Avs power play has been lacking lately. MacKinnon coming all the way across from the other side. Now he moves his feet to walk in. The play is actually looking for a pass backdoor to Necas, and it doesn't work, but he does get the puck to a dangerous area. So that creates chaos. The puck gets slapped around. It comes out to Jonathan Drouin. No hesitation, no nothing. Collect this puck, shoot it at the net. That's how you score power play goals. Halifax rides again to get the Avs their first forward power play goal in nearly a month. Create chaos down low, shoot the puck. It's not that complicated, man. Nice to see the power play break through, but we've seen this a couple of times over this stretch for the Avs. Makar had a couple of power play goals, and their power play never really got going. So it is nice to see them score a second one just a couple of minutes later. This did feel like a statement of, we remembered how to PP. You thought the movement on that last power play was good? Sheesh, take a look at this one. Again, MacKinnon on the opposite side with Necas working the near half wall. MacKinnon skates all the way around. It does a lap. You see picks happening. The Blues are now in super deep as this puck comes back out to Cale. It just creates chaos. It's not even that much movement. It's just enough. And teams are just struggling to defend the Avs power play all of a sudden. You give Cale Makar that much space up high and that much time, it allows a screen to get set in front. Makar's going to find the shooting lane. Bingo. Cale Makar is still really good. I don't think I need to say much more than that about that one. As mentioned, the game was over. The second period played out. The Avs were not particularly putting a ton of effort in, but they didn't have to. And St. Louis hardly even had any pushback. They made this game easy for Colorado. I will give the Avs credit. Certainly at the halfway point and onward of this game, the objective was to get Mackenzie Blackwood the shutout, and they did accomplish that. Blackwood himself played well, but the Avs played quality defense in front of him. Relinquishing only 19 shots in a game where the Blues trailed by this much, yeah, that's good stuff, even if the Blues were struggling. You even got to throw in a depth goal in garbage time as Yoel Kiviranta puts this goal in that you're watching right now. And all in all, that shapes up to be one of the easiest games of the season for Colorado. Feels like the Avs probably should have had a couple more easy ones, but they either didn't put teams away or bounces went against them or whatever it might be. They got the bounces, they put this team away, and everything feels like it went the way it was supposed to. Yes, the Avs have to win this stretch of games. They have to have games like this to make up for their poor stretches. It's go time now. Hopefully they can come through. That is the end of this game video review. Thank you for watching. I am Rudo, and we don't like the Blues.